ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, വെൽക്കം ടു CSCB ഡ്രീംസ്. ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് കമ്പനി അക്കൗണ്ട്സുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട 50 ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസുകളാണ്. അതിൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ഡിബഞ്ചർ വിച്ച് ഈസ് ഫ്ലോട്ടഡ് വിത്തൗട്ട് എനി സെക്യൂരിറ്റി ഈസ് നോൺ ആസ് നേക്ഡ് ഡിബഞ്ചേഴ്സ്. The cancellation of shares at the initiative of the shareholder is termed as surrender. The balance of the debenture sinking fund account after redemption of debentures is transferred to General Reserve. An invitation of the company to the public to purchase its shares or debentures. Prospectus. Dividend declared by the Board of Directors in between to annual general body meeting is known as interim dividend. The shares issued as part of capitalization of reserves. Bonus shares. Loss suffered from the date of acquisition of business to the date of incorporation should be debited to goodwill account. Name the form of business in which the members are having limited liability. Joint stock company. The return received on investing in the shares of a company is dividend. Total claims against the assets of a business is called equity. Premium on issue of shares is a capital profit. The unclaimed dividend will be shown as liability. Share premium is shown on dash of balance sheet. Liability side of balance sheet. A statement of the business to be transacted at a meeting is called agenda. Allotment of shares on pro rata means allotment on every application in the ratio which the total number of shares to be allotted bears to total number of shares applied. The share capital which can be called up only in the event of winding up is reserve capital. The maximum capital that the company is authorized to raise, nominal capital. The issue of debenture is regulated by SEBI. When one company takes over another company, it is called absorption. Underwriting commission is classified as deferred revenue expenditure. Retained earning is dash of a company. Liability of a company. Liability may or may not arise in future after happening of certain events is dash liability. Contingent liability. Undistributed profit is a liability. Sinking fund is created for redemption of long-term debt. General reserve is dash of net profit and appropriation of net profit. The auditor of a company is appointed by shareholders. Money due on allotment of shares of a company is debited in share allotment account. A joint stock company can issue its debentures at a par or premium or discount. Preliminary expenses are example of deferred revenue expenditure. When obligation is not probable or the amount of expected to be paid to settle the liability cannot be measured with a sufficient reliability, it is called contingent liability. Profit prior to incorporation is an example of capital reserve. The right to combine two or more accounts is called right to set off. Calls in advance is a dash to the company. Liability to the company. Assets purchased with the intention of sales, such as stock and investment, are termed as floating capital. The ratio between market price of equity share and earning per share is price earning ratio. A project with a longer gestation period should rely on equity capital. The balance in forfeited shares account after the reissue of the shares will be transferred to capital reserve. Blue chip securities means shares of first class government companies listed in recognized stock exchange. Speculator who purchases shares of a new company with the intention that he will sell them on premium to any investor is called a stag. When there is oversubscription, allotment of shares is usually done on dash basis, pro rata basis. Arrears of fixed cumulative dividend is a dash. Contingent liability. In sole proprietorship, dash audit is not applicable. Statutory audit is not applicable. The process of cancellation of shares, forfeiture. Unreserved capital is a part of uncalled capital. Loss prior to incorporation is transferred to goodwill account. Allotment of shares is made only after obtaining minimum subscription. Revaluation account is otherwise called P&L adjustment account. New ratio minus old ratio is equal gaining ratio. Current account is prepared in dash method, fixed capital method. അപ്പോൾ ഇത്രയാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസുകൾ. താങ്ക് യു.